Hello everyone and welcome to a smash look at this war of mine. Fraz here as always, and this is a new title from 11-bit Studios. This is a preview, sort of early access-y type thing. It's not actually on Steam's early access currently, because I couldn't find the link. But I happened to get a hold of it from the developers, and well, wow, I must say it's pretty intense actually. Anyone who knows 11-bit Studios did Anomaly, Anomaly 2, Anomaly Defenders, all actually have smash looks on this channel if you want to go look for them, but it's vastly different from anything they've done before. Anomaly was sort of a top-down tower defense where it was like you're being the sort of aggressor per se. This is really different. This is sort of a face-on, side-scrolly almost, but it's not like any of the sort of Call of Duty or Battlefield, you know, this is war, it's about war. It's basically you're playing the civilians. You might be thinking, what? You're basically playing the civilians in the war-torn world, and you're having to, you don't have guns, you don't have all the weapons in the world, you don't have missile launchers, you're free little civilians you start off with. You start from day one, and we'll be starting from day one. There's no save system currently. I will say that bugs can happen. I haven't had any bugs apart from there is no save, but that will obviously come. So please bear that in mind. But yeah, you're playing free little civilians, and you have to survive. You have people coming to your door, and you have to build up, you know, your little hidey home, make it homey. Anyway, I think I've talked about it right enough. There's no options menu currently, but it looks fantastic, and let's just get to it. Hopefully you guys will really enjoy this video because I've been playing it for hours upon hours and absolutely love it. So here we go. Let us survive. As you can see there, folks, a bit of a kind of grueling type words there, but day one. You see it's very sort of dark, very dark colours. Sort of water pastel-y almost, very watercoloured to me anyway. Very sort of sketchy, dark, lack of colour. And yeah, but here's one of our fellows smoking away. Another wee fellow down here. And, oh, it seems I've actually been given 4 this time, I think. So it does seem to be different. I mean, the first few times I've done it, it seemed to give me the 3 same people. So it seems like there is a bit of variety there, actually, which is nice. I actually have 4. I had this fellow here, if anyone can see my mouse pointer. He was in here before. I haven't had any of these 3, though. War has been raging for so long, people have almost forgotten how it had been before it started. Most buildings have been reduced to ruins by constant shelling, going out. I think that's a little typo, but do mind, this is a preview, anything can change. During daylight is inviting snipers to shoot you. Everything is short supply, no aid reaches the city. These lucky enough to manage to flee the besieged city. The unlucky ones like Emily, is it Civetta, I think, Anton and Pavel, who missed the last refugee convoy, are left to fend for themselves. It's literally what it is. Ordinary people trying to survive in a war-torn world. You'll see that this will put you in positions you really feel uncomfortable with. There's certain other games that have done that and feel fantastic. I mean, there's a point where it's like, you're going to starve or someone else is going to starve. There was a house I had to raid, grab some materials, take some food, and it was an old couple, and one of them was blind, and I felt horrible, and your characters reflect that. They feel depressed, they get sad. You can do things like, you can build a wee guitar to sit and play and cheer everyone up, or do something nice or something, like I gave someone medicine that they needed, because I went back and gave them it, and they saved his grandpa. It's sort of things like that, and that's the kind of stuff you're going to have in the War of Mine. Pavel clearly isn't well, you could use some pills. Okay, right, well, use the controls are fairly easy. Holding in the middle mouse button, you can zoom in and out, see your stuff. All these icons here, open doors, break stuff. Right, so we can go through. She's a talented lawyer. Not really going to be useful in war. But anyway, this is a fast runner. Pavel is sick. We need to try and see if we can find anything to cure him. Because when you get stuff that actually, like, you know, food builds up in the fridge, medicine builds up in the medicine cabinet, sort of stuff like that. But it seems we have a few. I usually only have like 3 at a time, but if we head down here, oh, what's he found? Found a bunch of materials. So basically, this is components which are mostly used to build, as you'll see in a second actually, and there's no point in telling you right now. And wood, of course, always handy. I'm getting it hard to come down here. I'm going to get you to go through there. Open that door. That's locked. Maybe you're wondering why there's locked doors. Well, you actually build lockpicks. What's she found? Oh, that's a ton of stuff. Good, good, good. Very nice. So I want him to go up there. See if he can get through there. I want you to come through here and down to here. But you know, the sound as is very nice. It's subtle music. Not much music. That's locked too, damn it. You gonna... Where are you going? Nope, stay down there. I didn't have you selected. Up there. You go through this door, and I want you to get through that door. What's he found? Good, good. A bit of food will do us nicely. She's gonna dig in there. And you open this door. Nice. But basically, the first day is pretty much going to be scavenging around, taking what you can and can't get, and then taking it from there. I'm going to have you build there. Now, this is your bench that you kind of work out with. You can actually upgrade it, but you don't really get enough materials to update. Now, what I tend to do is build a bed. A bed is kind of ideal for what you might need, and I tend to put it down here. And then you go build it. But I usually had 2 beds. I'm not used to having 4 people at the start. I usually have 3. But you kind of have to... Someone had got a lockpick because this has changed. So that needs a lockpick. That needs a lockpick. So I'm kind of trying to find what's the most viable thing, because to make this viable, I need 2 lockpick excuse me. I need 2 lockpicks in order to get here to get any materials. So I have 1 lockpick because you can check your things. I have a lockpick here, which has a single use. You can build more of you once you get the metal working bench thing, as I hopefully should have enough materials to actually get. Any of these guys done? No. Loves children. What's he? Good mathematician. He may be good at certain other things. So, this will collect water, and you use this to sort of filtrate the water, and, well, water is very useful for you. You also have to badger items. Some people get chapped at the door. You might have some stuff you need, and have to give them some stuff to kind of make it a fair trade, essentially. So I think what we'll do is we'll go for a crude stove. I'm going to sit it right here. He'll build that, and then we can cook some meat and stuff. But usually to cook meals and everything requires maybe a bit of meat and a bit of carrots. So just keep that in mind. But as you see, there's a lot involved in just trying to make your character survive. Like, there's another whole end, because you notice this end day up here. Right, you get in there. Is he done up there? Yes, he can open that. Ah, lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. So, you haven't searched that. We'll go get that. Open that. She done there? Nope. So if I click this, so, what you got? Plenty. If I click this, see basic items, you can also get consumables to actually make the stuff. We actually need, I'm going to create 2 fuel out of this. Actually, I'll make it out of some wood. Make some fuel. So you can make fuel out of books, wood. It's just kind of balancing all your materials that you get. Some, like, as in C, fuel can be made out of several different things, but then you might need those different things to make other stuff. It seems to be I'm off to a reasonably good start. And there's also, yes, that's what I'm talking about, and another one of them. So some of the stuff that are to pick lock have some good stuff in it. Don't give me that. So as you'll see, this will then transform up here. But if I think he was just sick, so we need some pills, or maybe some anti-medicine stuff. Anti-medicine? You know what I mean. I'm going to get him to come down here and use that. He's making consumables. Now you do get here, because you'll notice there's a wee phenomenon up here. Yes, I know. We're going to hopefully find you some medicine. You're sitting down. Get your ass up here. You can start crawling through that. And I want you to... Can we make a metal bench? Yes, we can. Get you to make that. And if we can make another bed, that would be wonderful. So if we've got 4 people, we can make 2 beds. Although we have the moonshine chill. A radio is also very handy. Simple heater, of course. But I'm going to definitely make another bed just now. But anything happens, it's going to happen at night. I'm going to show you that in a little moment once we've done all this. But basically, start off, scavenge your as much as possible, and you will get other stuff. But you're basically making it a bit homey. I mean, you're not getting it. The world is it. The world is like, you hear in the background bombs going off, gunfire. It's not a very colourful thing to do, and well, yeah, it's not going to be nice. Quickly show this. I can actually get a shovel, which might actually help. A crowbar, a lockpick, and you can also make weapons, but we need weapon bits. We might be better to get a few lockpicks, actually. She could then go that way and wait for him to finish that lockpick. Now you'll see why you might need weapons soon, because not everybody is friendly in the world. I ended up losing one character because someone literally took a sniper to his head, and I was like, wow. You know, not everybody's going to be very friendly, and these two don't seem to have much talent to be used. Like, I had a fast runner, and then there was a good cook who had made better food. A little break for another chapter. Hopefully, there's some medicine in here. Oh, yes, that's what I'm talking about. So, get him to go get the meds. Now, if you right-click, it does actually make them run. If you double-click with the left-click, it makes them run. Simple things like that. But we don't seem to have gotten much food except like 2 chicken legs. Although we do have a very valuable bantering thing to take with us, which is always nice and handy. And he's going to be, yeah. Right, let's end the day. This is literally first day done. Now it's night. So you pick who goes on guard, who sleeps, who scavenges. I'm going to take Pavel because he's got the most space in this. And we got a few places. More places do open up as you go on. I think I might have him guard, and then you sleep in the bed. So let's go scavenge. You can only take one person at a time with you so far. I don't know whether to take a lockpick, maybe. Actually, we'll just go scavenge, because mostly I'm going to try and see if I can get some food. And see, this is also different from what I was used to. I like it. It's changing it up. It does seem changing it up. Sniper up above. So we'll do this. You can peer through holes, and you also have... Take all that. And we'll peer through here. Anyone in there? Nope, let's open the door. Gotta try from the other side. Okay, guess we're going down here. You notice the music's very, very eerie. What we got? Fertilizer. Wait, no, that was... Everybody needs to smoke. Everybody needs to calm down because of the war going on. But mainly I'm out to try and search for food because we don't actually have that much food. I mean, anything you have to drop is usually dropped in sort of areas that you're searching. So you can always definitely come back for it. Is there anything in there? No, let's open this. And we'll go in quietly. You notice the sort of sound indicators, just the vibration there. Can't take everything, but that would be handy to take. Hey, we'll take all that just now. Oh, there's a bit of vibration up here. Is there any food? No, that's just more wood. I'll take our time going up here. Just in case. What is this? A family photo. Oh, okay. I'm going to clear the rubble because it means next time I come back I just get in the door. But the reason why I've taken him is he had most backpack space, and he's also a fast runner. So if we need to like hightail it, then yeah, we're going to be able to hightail pretty quickly. What have we got? Any food? Nope. Still no more food. Although there is a fridge here, so ideally there should be some food hidden in here. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Right, we'll get rid of that. Take 2 cans. Get rid of that. Take these. I'll get rid of the bullet casings just now and take some of that. And then I'm just going to run to the exit. You literally just run and get the hell out of there. So that's kind of how the night goes. Although you usually get people that have bigger backpacks and everything who can help out a lot more and gather a lot more. There's one thing I gotta note, is you're probably not noticing there's not a single frame drop. This game runs fantastically. It's not even out yet. I am back, guys. Anything happened while I was gone? As you see, it's all battered down. There's nothing friendly. Sometimes you get raided and then some of your characters get injured. I mean, it seems that Pavel's starting to feel a bit unwell. Nothing else has happened, thankfully. Oh, great. I'm going to get him to go down. He's slightly sick. But I gave him tablets, damn it. I'm going to have you make that. I'm going to have you go to bed. You're hungry, so you can come up here and wait, but you could also maybe build us something. She's just going to jump down. But you see the visual indicators of sound. What else could I build? Maybe build this. Actually, a water. This might be good to have. I usually set it up here somewhere. Like, place that up there. What else can we build? Lockpick, shovel. Crowbar seems like a good item to have, but I really want to try and get the weapon. So if we go and build something here. He's really tired, so might try and sleep off a bit of the sickness and try and hold it off. What else can we build? Need one of these. And he's almost done with the food. So you can see it's all kind of put together. I think he's... Get back to sleep. How's she building that up there? Very nice. So we have a lockpick. And is there anything else down here that could be... No. Okay. Well, you're hungry, eat that. You're hungry, eat that. It doesn't use the tins of... I'm going to say tins of tuna, because that's what it seems like. Now have you make that. Right, so you're tired, so get to sleep. What else could we build? What else do we need this immediate moment out of this? Probably nothing. Can we upgrade it yet? No, we need a few more parts to upgrade it. Can we upgrade this one yet? Because upgrading, of course, is going to give you some extra goodies. Now, you're hungry, so I'm going to have you... No, we need tons more. I'm going to have you go down, but I'm going to have you go up and do that. How many lockpicks we got? 1. He's still slightly sick. We do need to find some medicine, but you can see how the game evolves, how it does get your food supplies and everything. That's what you're doing. It's literally survive. And I know there's a lot of survival type games around and stuff like that, but I mean, I've been really enjoying this because like I got to like day 10 and it's just there's so many places to explore, but there's also so much dangers and your characters start to get just depressed or sad, and you need to try and liven them up, and there's other stuff you can unlock and go in there and get that done. And you can sleep throughout the day with your the characters you might want to like use at night. Right, so we have that done. The only thing is you can't use 2 characters to dig in a rubble at any given time. But do we have enough to build a shovel? Yes, we do. Make a shovel. You're pretty good, so how about you go get some tuna? That's making us some lovely water. No, 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 no. Get up there. Run up there then. But hopefully, guys, you can see how the mechanics are working. How you see how everything's going. I mean, you scavenge, you're building, you're getting your heating done. Because you'll notice the phenomenon up here. We will need to build a heater. So you got... Use the damn shovel. Right. Okay, go away. Use a shovel. Good. Shovel makes things a lot quicker. Nope, 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 nope. Now, I do wish that you could maybe hotkey the characters at least, like 1, 2, 3, 4. That would be a nice addition, but hey. I feel like we need something else. Open that, and then go like that. That means we've searched everything in here. Do we need anything else? No. Hurry up, you. What is in there? Please be some meds. What do we got? What do we got? Any meds? No, we get materials. Okay. But I'm sure those materials might actually allow us to build, to upgrade this. Nope. Never mind. I'll shut up. I'll go to another like end day so you can see what's going on. And then I'll probably end the video there. So he's slightly sick, but seems okay. Tired, you sleep. Guard and guard. So I can go to the abandoned cottage again. Seems like there's lots of materials and some meds. Lots of everything in the ruined villa. Huge amount of materials, some meds. I mean, we've got a bit of food to survive another day, so we'll just go this. Hopefully, we can actually find... we don't need any of that. Hopefully we can find some meds. But it's a very dark and grey. I mean, some people are probably going to be put off with the... Oh, what is that? Is that a rat? It is a rat. Hello, Mr. Rat. How are you? The door is open for you. Now, some people are going to be put off by the colour palette, but I think it works extremely well for what it is. I'm feeling that I put some stuff in the fridge that's not meant to be in the fridge. Let's look for door number 2. And open door number 2. But I think it fits really, like, for the type of sort of feel that it's going for. It works really, really well. Take all the materials. I could do with some meds or something. Anyone hidden meds anywhere? Says there's some meds still left, so we need that. We definitely need that. We're gonna get rid of sugar. Sugar seems unimportant right now. Maybe some hidden under the bed? There is that, which is very important. So we're gonna get rid of sugar again. Let's get through here. These would be very useful, so we're gonna get rid of the wood just now. Nope. Because we can also make a knife, because I think we've got 3, which is going to become highly valuable, trust me, as you go on. But you don't really want to kill people, of course. You want to try and avoid it. Well, I tend to try and avoid it, but... take that. Do we need any more materials? Nope. Okay, so what am I missing here? There was bits down here. Is there any more meds lying anywhere? Any more doors, maybe? Nope. I'm not seeing any more meds. This is slightly worrying. We need meds. Right, let's go all the way over here. There might be another door that... Nope. Okay, this seems like the end. Anything at all? Apparently not. Okay. Well, we have no meds. Yikes. So your characters can die from illness because they'll get sick terribly ill, or your wounds can bleed out. Those type of mechanics are in the game as well. So you've got to be paying attention to everything that's going on with your characters. I know, guys, this is sort of like day 1, 2, and 3, so it's the start of the game, but it's not going to do anything like, you know, show you like way on the game. But personally, I really want to do a playthrough on this, but I'm not going to do it until there's some sort of save system. That is the only thing. It seems Amelia's starting to feel a bit unwell. Why is all feeling unwell, damn it? But we should actually be able to upgrade this. No, still, we don't have enough wood. Yeah, dang it. Slept poorly, get to sleep. Tired, get to sleep. Slightly sick and hungry. Go make food. But guys, I think that's it time to call the video there, though. I've shown you quite a lot, and you make that. I really hope you've enjoyed this war of mine, though. It is a very nitty-gritty take on the whole war world. It's very opposite. 11-Bit Studios is also phenomenal what they seem to touch. I mean, Anomaly was pretty fantastic. Some of my favourite games. And this is awesome too. Very different from Anomaly. Very, very different. But... guys, make sure you go check out. The links will be down below. I will put the Steam link down below as soon as the Steam link goes up. But right now it will take you to the Game Republic. And that's kind of 11-Bit's own sort of mini store thing. So guys, hopefully you've enjoyed this video. Thank you again for watching. See you all next time.